Hello.
We're live from the kitchen.
I got work to do, so it's up to Kenny to keep this going. Yeah.
That'll be
I got faith.
or a lack of interesting. I'm hoping it's interesting. Yeah, live in the kitchen tonight. She has
Tomato
Yeah.
sauce.
tomato sauce. Yeah. Obviously, nobody wants to do anything that I cook. So.
I was already mid process of trying to get it done, and I thought I could get it done before live, and it clearly didn't happen that way. So
Here we are.
y'all get to cook with me.
Cooking with Angie.
Well, I figure it's kind of like if somebody was to come over to our house and visit, and I was in the middle of cooking or cleaning or whatever, I would just continue what I was doing and continue talking. So I figure that's exactly what I'm going to do, because I'm just going to kind of pretend that you guys are sitting on the couch, and I'm just going to chit chat as I work.
You work.
Hopefully that works for everybody.
I'm sure it will. Yep, it's a big week in the garden. All kinds of pounds of tomatoes this week. Hi, Heather Phillips. How are you?
Hey, yeah, look what I got. You're never gonna guess. Apple pumpkin cake.
Why don't you leave that here and I'll try that out?
No, it was made for me.
What?
She didn't say I had to share with you. For me.
Hey, Jules, how are you, buddy? Ain't seen you in a while.
Hey, Jules.
Yep, it's a busy evening.
But yeah, Tracy was just over here and dropped off. Wonderful. Where is my blue ones? Do you know?
I have not a clue.
I do not like these blue ones.
I have not a clue. Heather says yum. Yum.
Yeah, and the good part about it is I actually can have whipped cream to go with it. So, yeah, you can bet I'm gonna be chowing on that.
Well, we're doing all right. It's a bit busy. Get everything done, and it didn't work out.
I thought I was gonna have it done before the live started, but that didn't work out for me.
That's part of it.
And I already had the sauce going. It's been going pretty much all day, but I started it last night thinking that I could get it done today, but it didn't like cook all the way down today. So it has taken a lot longer than what I had originally planned. I don't know. Can you guys hear me from over here?
Can you all hear her? On the other side?
I need the microphone.
Yep. Jules said you propagated some blackberries for y'all's video.
Oh, nice.
Cosmic cultivators. What are you guys doing?
We've got a neighbor that's got some raspberries, so I'm going to try to get some raspberries for this fall. Hopefully, get us propagate some raspberries. That's the hope.
Heather, she's making tomato sauce.
Well, the tomato sauce. So here's the deal.
Where you waiting that thing?
So here's the deal. I ended up, because aromas didn't do as well as I had hoped, and then I had those super sauce hybrids that I was hoping was gonna do better. I mean, they're still producing, but just not great. So I ended up having more slicers than I do like the aroma types. So I literally started the sauce last night, and had to cook it pretty much all day today just to get it cooked down enough for it to be a sauce and not a juice. So it's been cooking forever.
It has been cooking for a while. How's the cultivator rolling around again this evening? Are we rolling around?
That was so cool how that
It was. It was. Yeah.
very ingenious. Ingenious. How is that? Ingenuity?
Ingenuity.
Yeah.
Ingenuity.
Shows a lot of ingenuity.
Yeah. Jules, we got to go to the neighbors too, and you got some raspberries. We're going to try to do that too. It'll be good. I think it'll be good. All we have is the wild blackberry. That's the main one that we have. And no, we do not pressure cook.
Here's the deal.
No, here we go.
My mom was afraid of pressure cooking because apparently when she was younger, one of my grandmas, when she was pressure cooking, the top blew off. So it scared my mom from then on out. So my mom was afraid of them. So therefore it made me kind of afraid of them. And I know everybody's going to say they're a lot safer than what they used to be and blah, 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 blah. But there hasn't really been anything that I've really needed to like pressure can. So, I mean, I could see where it could be helpful with like maybe chicken broth or something like that. But anything else, I don't know that I'd really need to pressure can.
How's the cultivator said that be? I got 600. It's 600.
Which one?
The one where they're showing that.
Oh, where he's like rolling us around.
around.
That's awesome.
That was cool. Yeah. Things different to work night. That's cool.
Oh shoot, I forgot my.
Yeah. There's always a whistling going on. Yeah. Pressure cooker going on, 2 burners over here. Pressure cooker going on over my grandma and grandpa's with 2 burners. And everything was all day long. So they got everything and I love my engine. It does all the things.
Is that what?
Heather. Mm. Yeah. My tomatoes are coming on. I think the biggest new hit is what's up, Haven Farms? Thanks for coming in.
Oh, Heather, she's getting some of those.
Heather, you want some poblanos?
No, don't ask her. Tell her she is getting.
Heather, you're getting poblanos. Yeah.
You have to put them in the freezer. Ask her if that's okay. I don't know if she can hear me from over here.
Wants to know if she can put them in the freezer. Well, yeah. Or Haven Farms. Fermenting video.
But what is this stuff called? I can't remember. I know it's not mash. What's the right word?
Mead.
Mead, that's it.
Mead. Yeah. Mm. Heather said, don't be jealous. I just made it right on panini.
Never had a meeting.
No.
But I do like fried bologna.
3 slices of
Yeah, but fried bologna.
just not a big fried bologna fan.
You're a freak.
I am a freak. I've heard that. Actually, I heard that today from Johnny. Johnny told me the exact same thing. He goes, you don't like fried bologna? And I said, no. And I had to try fried bologna his way because he cooks it in bacon.
Well, it does.
Mm. So that's totally fine. You don't care.
Shit, because there is a ton.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. One moment, please.
Are you gonna show them?
Yeah.
You might as well pick the whole basket.
One moment, please. Go down.
Like, it's insane how many
There's a bunch.
they're still putting off.
Yeah, they're still down.
We only have 2 more.
Oh,
Are you being so quiet?
I am quiet. I'm just a quiet type of person.
Liar.
Yeah, I don't think Heather cares. You can throw them in the freezer. As long as they're good. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday. It may have been the day before yesterday. I walked out through the garden. I was sampling carrots and something else. Well, you ripped open a green pepper, didn't you?
I ate it.
You ate it.
That was my breakfast.
Don't say green beans today. Yeah, I don't know much about that. That's what we watched.
Oh, you eat the fermented.
Oh yeah, radishes. And some fermented. She made me some fermented radishes. It's a snack. They're good. I do enjoy that. That's really good. Yeah, I forgot about that. But as far as that, all that stuff. No, I do not do that.
You do all the taste testing, you know.
What?
You'll do all the taste testing.
Yes, I will do it. That's enjoyable. I do enjoy that. Jules, are you still in here? Did you try the action green beans? We've been our green beans are just now actually starting to come on. Kind of weird.
I had a pretty good handful of them today.
Right. That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last couple of times you've been out there, it's been pretty good.
Yeah, but we had like half of them didn't even come up. So
Right.
I think some of them that we got were kind of bumped.
Yeah, I think you're 4 rows, 4 foot long. And that's all that came up of them.
Well, and then we had the other 2. We had 2 rows on the other side.
I wish I knew what I'd have done with it. Because I had went out and checked the watermelons today. And the one watermelon, the one vine, they weren't very big. I'm talking small, like 1 or 2 inches long. And it's like they all fell off. But the vine and everything, it looks good. But like it's separated. Oh, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what I've done with them. Try not to move everybody around too much. And the pumpkins I planted, they got up to, I think I got 4 leaves on them, and the vine, it's not really vined out yet. It's getting there. Probably 2 or 3 inches long right now, but they got 4 leaves on them now. Okay, I'm back. Got several. You guys weren't doing all them tricks with that can, you'd be all right. It's probably for pushing me around out there. watched the Cosmic Cultivators the other night, didn't we?
Yep.
Don't be offended. Some of them are watching comment, and other times it does not. And a lot of them we watch on the TV. That makes it kind of trickier. Yeah. Yeah. What's up with them watermelons? I should have kept it and brought it in here though. I really don't.
Yeah, because you probably got enough people in there that know enough about it that you probably could have gotten all your answers.
Yeah, you're probably right. It wasn't. It like had a black end on it, like where the vine hooks on it. It was black around where the vine was on it, but it wasn't mushy. The sound keeps cutting in and out.
Well, it could be where we're at. Got me.
Be careful back there. The sound keeps cutting out. I can go on TV comments and on that. Oh, double the views. Well, in that, that's very nice. That's awesome.
Do not try this out.
Yeah. Give them the Cosmic Cultivator viewer discretion advised. Careful. Mechanic, I know nothing about. Now, you know tomatoes, I can do all that. I know how to do all that. I can even pour it into that big bucket. The rest of it, I have no clue what I'm doing. I almost said it, but I won't. Cooking videos.
Okay.
30 pounds of tomatoes.
Okay, I'm good here. So
We got some man
we're gonna stay in here, or you wanna go over there?
here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, can't wait 45 minutes. But,
It don't matter to me. You want to go?
well, I mean, if you're gonna stay here, I'm gonna finish. Keep going. But Heather Poblano's in the back. Yeah,
Come on. Let's just run the track. Yeah. The tomatoes start coming on. They start coming on.
well, I mean, we're getting some decent sized ones too. Like,
You gotta hold it out better than that. You gotta hold it out like the fish, you know. You gotta put it like way up here by the camera. Here, let me see it. You gotta do it like this. Yeah.
oh, don't we gotta be paying attention to the longest pepper?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think we're supposed to.
Are we doing the longest pepper?
Speak up, John. Longest pepper.
I think we are, because it's like a team thing, isn't it?
Yeah. And add up the total length. I think it's really that was celery too.
Oh, I don't have it.
Our
My
celery
didn't
bit the dirt. It was not a survivor. We wished it would have been.
Yeah, because Kenny likes V8 juice. And normally I just make the V8 juice. Well, last week I tried making some and I didn't have any celery, but I thought, oh, it'd be all right. So I tried to make it anyway. And it didn't turn out without the celery. It just, So I ended up canning it anyway, but now instead of V8 juice, I'm calling it
Vegetable juice.
vegetable juice. It'll work. I mean, I'll still be able to use it in recipes and stuff. But
Poblano pepper plants we have. We're getting a bunch of them.
I'm not even weighing these because these are just gonna go straight to Heather and Stacy. I'm not even weighing those.
Oh, Stacy likes them too. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Got some 1-pounder tomatoes.
Yeah, Heather.
Into the freezer. Yeah, see the number bouncing back and forth. Oh, and this is not a sponsored video by any means. Can you add celery seed and see if it gives you that flavor you need?
I've tried the celery seed and I don't know. It just doesn't do the same. I mean, it's a good flavor, but it just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just in my brain. That's just how I think of it. But
Yeah, it needs celery. Vegetable juice. Yeah, it'll work out for that. It'll be nice for that. Went out and fixed the water today. Our pigs, I shouldn't say our pigs. One of our pigs determined that is his water, and when he's done with it, or when she's done with it, she will be dumping it out every time. So I had to go out and drive about.
which keeps Beans is the one doing all the dumping, and it's just so Pork can't have anything. So poor Pork wouldn't get anything because Beans would. Like I would literally go out there in the morning and put out new water for him. She would legit get her drink, and then as soon as she was done drinking, she'd dump it just to make sure that Beans wasn't getting anything. So he handled that today.
Yeah, there were about 6 fence posts all the way around the water. She got her big butt up in there, and she got stuck, and then she freaked out. And then, she didn't do that no more. I walked out there just before we went live just to see if the water's still in there and everything. And it is, and she cannot dump it now. So she's laying right in front of it, guarding the water. Be a bust. Cosmic Cultivators. We added carrots to our last spaghetti sauce. It came out really good.
I've done carrots in the spaghetti sauce. I used carrots for his V8 and for the vegetable juice, though. But the first batch of carrots that we got turned out really, really good. I mean, like I'm super happy with how they turned out.
Yeah.
But our second batch,
Not so good.
not impressed at all whatsoever.
I remember, I think we got 4 pounds off the first run.
Yeah, I think so.
Something like that. I thought, oh, wow.
And they were good too.
We'll have something to give away. Next batch. They are not very good. And the first ones were Liberties.
Yeah, got them from Liberty Garden. I think that's the brand you buy at Walmart.
Is it? They were really good. Yeah, like I enjoyed this one out here pulling them up. And they were that good. And I'm not a raw hair fan. By any means. By no means. Doing a food force. We got some old my dad and grandpa, everybody put cows over there.
Oh shoot! I have to weigh these.
And we just haven't done anything with it over there for quite a few years, but all these tomato seeds that we juice from and all these poblano seeds on a bucket.
I think it'd be kind of neat just to see if they grow.
Just to see what comes up.
I mean, we may not get anything out of it, but it'd
Right.
be kind of neat to see
Like on this green pepper, how many seeds do you think's in there?
No idea.
I bet there's 100.
No clue.
That'd be cool. Take them over and dump them out and just see what would grow.
Yeah, like big old. Wouldn't that be cool to have like a big old batch of like tomatoes and green peppers
Mhm.
and whatever just growing in the woods?
Yeah.
Not that I think the deer would let it grow for very long, but
I think they would. I don't think they'd fool with it too much until they started producing fruit.
well, you know the raccoons and
Raccoons. Yeah, once they do produce fruit,
yeah,
they would
raccoons,
be.
rabbits, all that.
They would tear the crap out of it. They would be all about it. But I think it'd be neat just to see if it did work, see if it'd come out.
Mhm. I think we're gonna try it. I mean, what's the worst can happen?
Right. Worst that could happen is we could have a whole food forest.
Well, that wouldn't be the worst. The worst that could happen is we don't get anything at all.
I think we'll get something out of it. I really do.
What a shot.
Yeah, in your spare time, go back here and weed whack all that down. And you got all ready to go.
I'll get right on that as soon as I have spare time.
When you get done canning tonight, I'll get you a light and a weed eater. You can go back here and cut
Yeah,
all that
see how
down.
that works for you. Hold your breath.
Is that a no? I mean, is that a hard no?
That's a hard one.
That isn't.
Okay. That's all I'm gonna do in here.
Y'all finished up?
Okay. Finished up, but
You want to go across the street? Is that what you want to do?
it don't matter.
This ain't very comfortable for me.
Let's go across the street.
Let's go across the street.
Big
All right.
mama trip.
Everybody, hold on. I'm going across the street. Do this without knocking everything over. Oh, yeah. Looky there.
I need to put it up on my box there. So
Yeah, you're right. Get our professional TV computer stand up here.
I feel like there's always a glare. It's my side, isn't it?
No, just, yeah, I guess you're right. It is your side. You got it.
There we go.
Boom. Uh,
We gotta move it closer because they always complain about the sound. Yeah. I need glasses. Good grief.
what are your glasses for? You don't need glasses to talk. Mm. Got the Mr. and the Mrs. in here.
Hello, hello. Okay, so now I don't really know where I'm supposed to. What are we gonna talk about?
I was talking about a little bit of everything in there, just about the garden, pigs, a little bit of everything. Still have not got a butcher date for our pigs.
I actually called today to the place that we're wanting to take them and to see where they were at, and they said that they actually had a couple cancellations, but ever since the fairs have started around here, because I don't know if you guys, what areas you guys are in, if you guys are in the fair season right now, but right now in Indiana, there's fairs all over the place. Though now that the fairs are going, I guess there is just they're loaded down with all kinds of people trying to get in. So,
4-H pigs.
So
Gotcha.
she didn't make it sound like it was going to be anytime soon. So no bueno there. Yeah, leave
Ooh,
the
we
eggs
got a
on.
hurricane coming. What can we do with their garden?
Did we leave the eggs and maters at church on Sunday? No, we did not. We probably should. Well, I wouldn't leave the maters just because I'm like in can mode right now. But we have eggs. Like seriously, I have the gallon buckets, like ice cream buckets. I have two full gallons of those, and I haven't even checked eggs in the past 2 days. So we probably have another
14 to
bucket.
16 eggs out there.
Yeah.
And I've been eating 4 eggs a day morning for breakfast, 4 to 5.
And I've been trying to freeze them, but I just, between taking care of the garden and then trying to do all the process of everything, it's like I can't stay up because I feel like freeze the eggs, but I can only do a dozen at a time. So, and then I stick them in there, and it's kind of like doing laundry. You move it over to the dryer or whatever, and then you kind of forget about it. So I have eggs that I actually probably should have done that. And then I could have put 12 more in, but I just haven't been on it. I just haven't.
Been doing everything else. She's been busy. That she has.
But we have all kinds of relish. We have all kinds of
Pickles.
yeah, pickles. I didn't like the pickles that I did though.
Pepperoncinis.
Pepperoncinis. I got the jalapenos done. Well, we picked already, but man, I tell you what, this is the year of the peppers for
Yeah.
us because literally we have 2 pepperoncini plants, and they're like loaded. Like I swear they're pumping them out overnight for just those 2. And then the poblano, that's actually a funny story because I've never grown poblano peppers before, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and plant. I was gonna start the seeds. I started like 12 of them, thinking, that because I had started those after we were having issues with the tomatoes. So I like overseeded and thinking, okay, well, I'm going to plant 12 of them. And out of the 12, you might get 3 of the plants to actually make it through. And I don't even know. I think we have
5.
we have 5 on that side, and then we have 2 on this side. So we have 7 poblano peppers. And I'm telling you, they're pumping out too. So it's like, I mean, you can only eat so many stuffed poblanos.
I'm telling you what, we had to stake them up because they were falling over.
Yeah. I mean,
that's how many they're putting out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy numbers. Hi, Farm and HVAC.
And then we have
Appreciate you coming in.
we have the jalapeno peppers, and they're just pumping out. And then we have green peppers, and they're probably the slowest peppers that we have going right now. And then not only that, but we had extras that didn't go in our garden, so Boo put them back in her jungle garden. So she's got, I don't even know, like 5 peppers back there going. And
she's got them in her raised garden too. She got them little chili.
Yeah, she's got, is it 2 chilies? I think she's got 2 chilies and 1 green pepper.
That green pepper plant just isn't doing it for her.
Not.
She needs to make a video.
Yeah.
She needs to talk about it.
She really does.
Yeah, you guys got 90-mile-an-hour winds coming.
Oh, good night. That's
Man, a lot of your stuff is in containers. Can you put them up on the side of the house? Maybe. I know some of them are big though.
Cosmic Cultivator, so sick of cucumbers and pickles and relish. You ain't kidding. I'm done. Like I told him, I'm done. We have, and it's not even like, I mean, we use a lot of relish in the summertime, but we're to the point where it's like, I mean, for a while, I mean, obviously we'll have like potato salad and stuff like that, but all of the other cold salads and stuff won't be till, when it starts warming up next year. And it's just like, we have so much relish. Like, it's insane how much relish we've got.
But it's good.
And then we've got bread and butter pickles. We got dill pickles. We got sweet pickles. I tried baby dill pickles. I tried sliced. We've got sliced pickle. I'm pickled. I'm relished. I'm done. Like, I don't even care. A friend of mine, her grandma she likes making relish, but she likes once the cucumbers start turning yellow, So I took a big old bag of those to her, and like I'm legit done. I will throw them away. I'm gonna. The only reason I haven't ripped them out is because I have friends that'll take them. So it's like I'm just the rest of them. If any more come on, Heather and all them are getting it because I'm done. I'm over it. I want no more relish. Like we seriously probably have enough pickles
Pickled.
for 2 years. I'm over it. I may not even plant cucumbers next year just because I'm that over it.
Yeah, everybody remember that. She's not gonna plant cucumbers.
Heather, sell what you can. I'm not really at this point. I'm not even gonna sell. Because we've gotten so much, and I wanted to. Well, what I was my plans for this year, and it just didn't work out that way. So those people that were on my list, they're just getting everything that I've got, and
They can have it.
yep, because they had every intentions of doing the good thing, and it just didn't work out the way we did. So I feel like it's a reward for me failing. That sounds weird, but I mean, I feel like I failed y'all. So at least I can do
Hey,
is
you
make
get
up
a
for my
reward out
failure.
of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have Cosmic Cultivators, have you guys got everything staked pretty good, tied up pretty good? Man, we had, like I said, we had that, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's a tornado, windstorm. I don't know, but it wiped out our corn. So, I mean, it just laid it out. So you guys got
Yeah, because theirs is mostly they do containers and stuff.
I mean, if you
Theirs
can
might
move,
be up there.
yeah, if you could move the smaller containers, obviously I'd probably try to put them up by the house, put them up close to the house maybe. But if not, I get some posts, some stake, string stuff up, tie it up the best you can.
I think they said, weren't they saying they were already getting them?
What?
I thought they said they were getting, they weren't expecting, but they had already had it.
Maybe I misunderstood that. Now I've got to go back and look.
Feel what you did for the first time and not know what to expect. Well, you know me, Heather. That's just how I am. If I didn't do good, it's a fail. So I got the big fat fail on my forehead. Failure.
Yeah, Angie and I talked about it a little bit. We're going to regroup next year, and
Yeah, we're gonna be doing things different
we're going to be doing things different.
because there was a lot about our garden that I absolutely love, and there's gonna be things that I'm definitely keeping from here on out. But then there's also some stuff that I need to change up and stuff that I want to add. And yeah, so next year's going to be different.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's going to be even more productive.
I'm sure it will
Hopefully.
be. It's going to be set up a little different. It's going to run a little different.
I was worried about the Amaris and corn also. One of our pumpkins is hanging. Oh, it's Sunday night.
Yeah, get your pumpkin in a net. Net that sucker up best you can. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That blast or whatever that we got that went through our corn. It was like so weird because it wasn't like a tornado, because a tornado would have like spun it this way, and it didn't really spin it, but I mean it like spun this way and spun this way.
It just like laid it out in different directions.
Yeah, so it was almost like the opposite. Instead of it turning this way, it like twirled both ways and almost like twisted. It was just, I wish I could have got it on camera the way that it laid out, because like
We needed
I've
a drone
never,
to get
yeah,
a picture from
a
over top.
drone would have been cool.
Yep.
Because I have never seen anything like that in all my years gardening. I've never seen it. I've never seen corn get laid that way.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen like straight line winds where, it just flattens it out, or, where actual tornadoes went through and, you can see the twist. And, yeah. But this wasn't anything the strangest thing. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I would get some. I don't know if you got any T-posts or not, but I'd drive some posts to the ground, get some stuff tied up,
Think so.
hung up really tight.
Definitely be tying things up. Oh yeah, I bet. Because man, it's bad when you put all that time, effort, and energy into everything, and then you get ripped off.
Yeah,
Like
here,
deer, whatever's eating
rabbits.
on the. You think it's rabbits?
I don't know. I think in all honesty, I'm gonna put a trail camera back here on the watermelon patch because I do want to see what's out there eating on that watermelon. That kind of bothers me. I should just light it up.
That's exactly what you should do.
I should go out after a while, put the electric fence shelter on it. Just like that fence
And
up.
then get trail cam.
So we
that
can
way-
watch it get shot
Yeah,
and put it on movie instead of pictures.
yeah, but then you're gonna have people be like, "Oh, that porn," whatever it is.
No, we won't. Everybody will be laughing with us.
Well, other gardeners will be laughing with us, and they'll be going, "Yeah."
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Something is chewing on our secret seed challenge watermelon. Yeah.
Wow. They have a pink banana squash that's like 20 pounds right now with a lot longer to go, hanging on a pallet pumpkin. And squash are netted, but still nervous. Yeah.
You got it netted too.
Well, I hope you guys keep it stood up
Me too.
because that's a lot of work to put into it and then lose it. Especially, when you have so much longer to go. It's one thing if you know the storm's coming and you can get out there and you can pick as much of it as possible.
Or if the garden's almost done and something like that. And
yeah, and you've gotten your fill or at least a big bunch of it. But when it comes in the middle of your season, that's like the worst. I would rather it happen at the beginning.
Yep.
That way you can already like grieve it, be done with it, and have moved on to bigger and better things. Or it happened at the end where you've already got quite a bit of it. But to have it happen right in the middle, that's like the worst.
Yeah, I'll agree with that. I will agree with that because you're right there.
Yeah, and you can almost taste it.
Yeah, kind of like the corn.
Yeah,
had 100 pieces of corn, went to 50 pieces of corn, went to 30 corn.
Yeah, it was just like literally we could taste it.
Yeah,
like we ate some of it like raw.
Yeah,
just because we wanted to see how close it was, and it was like it tasted good, but it just wasn't quite done enough.
Yeah,
and it was just like, oh, to have to leave it out there knowing that those deer are going to come up and eat it.
Yeah, before
it was done enough. It was just like it was sickening.
Yeah, I just ripped it up and shucked it right there, and I just started eating it while we were out there. Because I'll tell you what, it really is good raw. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it.
I don't really care for. I mean, I like knowing what the taste is, so that you know whether or not you want to keep it on the cob or if you want to can it. But
gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you cosmic cultivators, you guys, man, I don't know, that sucks. I don't know how else to say that. That sucks. You're right there.
Yeah, especially being in containers, because I would think that would almost make it worse because you guys it would put your like garden up higher, like almost more in danger, I would think. I don't know how that works, but in my brain, that's how my thought is. Because they've got a lot in containers.
They do.
Like
They do have a lot of that. They even have their corn in flower pots. Big pots.
I don't
or
think
containers.
Yeah, it was in containers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be 50-50 on that, whether I'd leave it out there or drag it up by the house. I don't know.
I don't think you can't drag that.
Oh, that was the big. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I was talking about the stuff in the pots.
Yeah, but the stuff they have they've got like huge pots.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
They're like gigantic. Yeah. Be able to record this hurricane pretty good. That's true.
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah. Next year, I think we're doing things different again next year in the garden.
Yep. We're gonna keep what was good, keep what was really well, and then gonna improve on a few things, and then a few things I'm just knocking completely out and changing it completely up. So
I know there's 2 tomatoes we will not be growing next year. The sun golds and those chocolate cherries.
yeah, they're called chocolate cherry. Not good at all. Like, we've tried them every way. We've tried getting them when they were like still a little green, didn't taste good. We tried getting them when they were black and red, didn't taste good. We tried getting them when they were fully red, didn't taste good. I mean, they were not good cherry tomatoes at all. The flavor was just, it was like super, super acidic, which made me mad because I mean, they're called chocolate cherry. So you think in my brain, something called chocolate cherry should be pretty sweet. These were
No.
not. And then we got sun gold cherries, and normally we've done pretty well with those, but these, I don't know if it was because we planted them next to the chocolate cherries that the flavors like crossed pollination or something, but they didn't taste good either.
No. And I've tried to give them away to 2 or 3 people. Everybody goes, "Oh, no, thanks."
Yeah, they take them one time, and it's just like, I don't want any more.
And
it's just like, and I can't blame them
because I don't like
them. They're awful.
I'm not a fan.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I've gave them away to 2 or 3 people. And everybody, I would want some more of those. Nope. But we still got some. Thanks. It's just like I should just say they're horrible.
Yeah, because they are.
Yeah.
It's not like it's going to hurt my feelings because I agree they're awful.
They were awful.
I'm not growing them again, like ever.
Yeah, they're off the list. Sun golds and chocolate cherries are off the list.
But I actually the other day ordered my tomatoes for next year. So I just got the thing in saying that they're shipped. So we've got next year's tomato seeds coming. And I'm done playing around with trying this and trying that and everything else. I am sticking to what I know, what I like, and that's all I'm growing next year.
You like the mortgage lifters? You bringing those back?
I actually did like the mortgage lifters, so I'll be saving those. I didn't order those seeds because obviously I got them, but I'm going to save some of those. I'll be planting those again.
What about the steakhouse hybrids?
Nope. They're done.
No more steakhouse hybrids.
Nope, they're done. The super sauce hybrid, they're done.
Rutgers.
I mean, you can't really go wrong with a Rutger, but there's nothing wrong with a Rutger, but there's nothing amazing about the Rutger. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But I think what my problem was is I tried too many hybrids, and I'm not a hybrid person. I would prefer the heirloom flavors. The only problem, obviously, I hate going all heirloom because you guys know if you grow, sometimes if you go all heirloom and something hits, it can wipe you out completely. So you kind of want to put a hybrid in there here and there just in case the heirlooms take the hit. But I don't know. I say that I'm just going to stick with what I know, but I mean, it's me, so I'm probably going to add.
I'll hold you to it. I'll put you in a headlock.
I probably am going to switch up anyways, just because. Yeah.
Those mortgage lifters, they are thick. I mean, they're like meat.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a good knife to get through those. There's
a lot of meat to them.
There is a lot of meat to them.
So even though they're a slicer, they're also like running them through the mill. There's actually quite a bit of like meat that comes from them too. So I could see why a lot of people grow them. I was impressed by them. So yeah, they'll be sticking around.
Those are the ones we got the 1.1 and 1.3 pound tomatoes out of. I mean, they were.
Well, we more of the 1 pounders were more of those super soft or the steakhouse hybrids. Those were the bigger ones. But I mean, they're still,
Still big.
but the the steakhouse hybrids, they're bigger, but the mortgage lifters, they're smaller, but they're weighing out pretty close to the same amount. Just because, I mean, the mortgage lifters, they're thick, they're juicy, they're I shouldn't say juicy, they're thick.
They're thick.
There's a lot of tomato to it.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
Yeah, like she was saying earlier, this is though the year of the peppers. There's a bunch.
Insane amount of peppers.
Insane amount of peppers. Unbelievable amount of peppers.
Which I'm not going to complain because last year we couldn't get any.
We didn't get the
peppers.
first one.
Not the first one. We had one that grew probably about like that big, and then as soon as I touched it, it fell off.
I mean, the plant looked healthy.
Mhm.
It was big. I mean, it was.
But it would flower, get a little tiny pepper on it, and then the peppers would just fall off.
Or if the wind would blow, they just fall off.
So last year was not a good pepper year.
Mm-hmm.
But this year, well, our tomatoes are doing decent, other than the one side we got the blossom end rot, but it ended up being more just like the 2 or 3 plants because the other ones kind of came out of it. But I knew that was because of the watering. Like I know blossom end rot also comes from calcium, but in our situation, it was more had to do with the improper watering, I guess you would say, because we was getting like a lot of water and then drought, and then a lot of rain and then drought, and a lot of rain and drought, and it was like going back and forth. So, but once that kind of leveled out, they all came out of it, but like 2 or 3 of them. So I mean, they're still not the best. They're still not the super healthiest, but they are still producing at least a little bit. And so our tomatoes are doing decent. I wouldn't say great, but I would say decent. The peppers are just absolutely insane. Our zucchini, I cannot complain about zucchini. We will have a ton of zucchini this year. But we failed in onions.
We did fail in onions.
Massive fail onions. Did good in cucumbers.
Yeah.
Did good. We were a 50-50 in carrots.
Yeah, because we planted 2 different kinds, but that Liberty brand, they were really good. But the other brand, it was, it's not so good.
Okay, I feel like we're repeating because I think they are.
Yeah, I think they're doing that. All right, Cosmic Cultivators. We really enjoyed the chocolate cherries. That's funny. I know I'm behind on signal. When did you pick them? Did you pick them when they are black? Did you pick them when they're black and red? Did you pick them when they're red? Let me know when you picked them. When were they delicious for you? What
we
color?
literally tried every single stage and didn't like them at all.
No.
So I don't know. Maybe it was a cross pollination that made them taste terrible because ours weren't sweet at all.
But I see everybody picking those sun golds and eating them too, and ours did not taste good at all. I mean, at all.
No.
It tastes like a green tomato or something. I mean,
but we've also got them planted side by side. So I wonder if that might be
the issue.
Yeah, I don't know.
It very well could be.
Could be. I don't know. I'm not a huge cherry tomato person anyway, though, because the main reason I grow is for sauce. So, I mean, I like having at least one cherry plant just to put in the sauce, just because I don't know in my brain how it thinks is the more kinds you can get in there, the more flavors you get. But I'm going back to, as far as like the sauce goes, I'm going back to what I know, what I like.
Absolutely.
Because I just kind of feel like we experimented a lot this year.
We did.
With how we grew, we experimented a lot with different types. Mm-hmm. It was almost too much experimenting for me, for my liking. But some of the experiments turned out really, really well. So
Yes, they did.
I'm not upset about that. Yeah. So you got, let's see, about 8 minutes. Get off here. Leave them be.
Have you fried the sun goals to see if they're good?
I have not tried that.
No.
But I tell you what, I will bring you in a whole bag full of them, and you can fry them all up.
You fry them. See what you think of them.
I don't think I've never fried a cherry tomato though, like any kind.
I've never fried a tomato.
Well, I've fried a tomato. I would say the beefsteak. The beefsteak were like the right kind of consistency you would want for a fried green tomato. Not a huge fan of those, but they were like if I was to grow it, that's what I would grow them for. Fried green tomatoes.
Beef steak.
Yeah, because they were pretty big.
Heather said she'd gladly try them.
All right.
We'll bring you a bunch. I'll tell you right now, there's probably a gallon bag of them out there.
I don't know if it's quite a gallon, but there's a bunch.
There's a couple hundred.
I don't know because I've been picking them off and throwing them to the chickens and throwing them to the pigs.
Oh, have you?
You know what's pretty bad? The chickens will eat them, but the pigs, they ain't touching them.
They ain't touching them.
But then again, they're small, so they don't. They're starting to get really picky about their food.
Yeah, I think they're getting tired of the cucumber hulls too, all the seeds and everything.
Yeah, but which is fine because the chickens love the cucumbers. So
Oh, zucchini. They'll eat
Yeah.
that zucchini up though. They
like the leftover, like the scoop,
the seed part
Yeah.
of it. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
they'll tear it up.
Yeah. They
They're
love
all
all
about
that. They are all about
it.
it. But yeah. Yeah. Tomatoes, peppers are huge though this year. What else to
You
say
already
about
said
that?
that like 5 times.
I'm going with 6 now.
Well, why don't you just keep saying it? Hey, guess what? Our peppers are doing really good this year.
I think they are. I enjoy them. Yeah.
You're annoying me.
Good. Haven't annoyed you yet today. Mm.
Annoying me even more now.
Yeah, your buzzer will be going off here in a minute. Probably by the time the slide's over with. Yeah,
That kind of planned out really well.
it did, didn't it?
But
That's
that'll
right.
be good because I love hearing my favorite part about Canon is hearing that ping, ping. Love
Oh.
hearing the ping.
Everything's sealing up.
Yeah, because then it's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna have some good food there.
Yeah, and she does the happy dance all the way to the pantry. Put them up.
We have another zucchini, and I think we'll be able to do your chow. Good, I hope so, because like I have a bunch that I shredded. I had a bunch that I like cut up into cubes, and then I only did a few where I like did them like boats. Like I just scraped the insides out and like left like the whole thing. So I've been looking on Pinterest for a bunch of different zucchini recipes, and then I got 2 emails on zucchini recipes. I just haven't got a chance to do those yet and make another video on that, but the one looks really good. I'm all about it. So,
Oh,
well, the other one, I don't
There's
know.
no way it can be better than that soup you made.
I don't know.
The zucchini soup was awesome. I don't know if you've all tried that or tried to make it yet. I'm telling you what.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, the other 2, they look pretty good.
Really?
I'm all about it. I'm trying it.
Oh, Arkansas Pilgrim. Sorry, buddy. We didn't see you come in there. That's my
Party
fault.
can start.
Arkansas, you're here now.
Hey, they want to hear you say it again.
No, I'm not saying it.
Why not? You've said it like 25 times.
I think she's saying their peppers are
You think about the peppers, so help me. I may have to just beat you right here.
You ain't beating nobody.
So I did the video on it. I can't give recipes because I don't know how to measure anything. but I did the video for it last week. It was actually August 13th on Mom's birthday. But you can see what I put in there because I don't know how to measure, which I don't think you measure anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, the recipe is on there for the zucchini soup. Bonnie raves about it. Well, I tell you what, I didn't even know if there was going to be anything left because I tried it and I was like, I don't know, it tastes pretty good to me. I was like, and then I walked out, and the next thing I know, I come in, and this one over here is eating a whole bowl of it, and I'm like, "What are you doing? That's for Bonnie." And he's like, "Well, I didn't know."
Bonnie can have. I mean, I think it's great that she goes out and helps all these people, and I think it's awesome. I mean, she is the most giving, loving, kind person, and go out of her way to help everybody. But who's going to feed this guy? That's important. I mean, I think
I had dinner ready. It
why.
was already going in the oven.
But I ate that too.
Well, it wasn't your appetizer.
It was my appetizer, and it worked out well for an appetizer for dinner. That was awesome.
Yeah, see,
What?
she says she doesn't measure either. Yeah, I can't do the whole measure thing.
It's
bad.
it's good though. You should try that soup. It's really good.
Yeah, and the good thing about it is you can change everything up to like change with like you could easily make that like a taco ish, like a Mexican way. Just change the cheese and change some of the spices and stuff. You could make it Italian again, just change. Yeah, there'd be like so many different ways. Like when I was making it, all I was thinking of was, oh, I could do this and I could do that. I was thinking of all the different ways because I mean, it's just such an easy soup that all of it is just changing everything up. Buzzer went off. I gotta go.
Buzzer went off. Are you buzzing around? All right. Everybody hold on. I'm dragging them across the house. They'll be all right. Everybody put a helmet on. I'm dragging you across the room. Back with Angie in the kitchen.
Oh, did you hear it? It pinged.
It pinged. Everybody hear it?
We already got the ping. Man, look how
You
hard
just
I walked.
filled up the cup or a spoon or what was it? I don't know. Filled up like a bowl. It was good.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's what I said, a bowl.
we're talking not just a bowl. We're talking one of the big old bowls.
If you would have tried it, you would have fixed the big bowl of it too. It was good.
Was it for you?
It was that night because I ate it.
Okay, we're done. That's it.
All right. It's over. Everybody have a good evening. We appreciate everybody stopping by.
Sorry I had to cook, but it happens.
Oh yeah. Back to
I'll try to have all my work done before the next live.
or we'll be back in the kitchen cooking with Angie. Everybody have a great evening. Thanks for coming
See you
in.
guys.
We do appreciate it.